Hello everyone, this is Shelby of Shelby Creations. Welcome back to the Dragon's Den. I had got the inside done and I did the eyelets on the inside here, and then I started to cut the edges because they were too long. Yeah, because you have to trim your paper here. And I figured, well, we'll stop for there, from here, and then we'll continue on doing the outside, because I was going to finish trimming up the rest of it online, off camera. And I went to upload it online, and it said that it would not upload. It would not upload at all. So now I have to start, and there was quite a bit that we had done. It's like on this part here, where my cover bends, this top part continues on to way over here. And it continues over there because I don't want to put my spine cover, my inside spine cover, to cover up part of this. I wanted this whole, so this is just a new way of doing things. And yeah, so, and I did both sides like that. And then in trimming, my blade was dull. So now I've got some are little scraggly marks, but it's okay. We are going to make do. We are going to keep them like this. Now all we have to do is, I'm going to trim up the inside. And I'm going to do that with you here, because this is really quite easy to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark it. And the way I'm marking is I'm holding it up here so that I can see where it's at. And I'm going to draw a line right across where that is, right across the edge. So I know I want to come into this piece this way a little bit. And then I'll do the same back here. And believe me, this is by no means an accurate journal. Some of these pages are so wonky, it's ridiculous. I mean, they are really, really wonky. So, move this up here. Can I do this way? Or is it going to... I really need something to come under here to hold this up some. Oh. Let's turn this way. Yep, that will hold it. Just good enough. It will be good enough. Maybe I could even do it this way. And it will give me... All I'm looking for is a flat surface this way. So I'm going to hold that there. And there are times that we forget to do all of this before we put our book together, our journal together, and it happens. And you see the space that I have left here? That's how much inside I want it to go. As you see, I cannot cut a straight line to save my life. All right, need to move this down just a touch so I can get some kind of leverage under that top. Trim, trim, trim. And if they're not trimmed the way I want them, I can always come back in here with scissors later and trim it some more. All right, remember, this is called a junk journal for a reason. This is not called a, precisely made book. There is nothing precisely made about this one, that's for sure. Oh, honey, if it could go wrong, it has gone wrong with this one. I see I've even got some little messed up pages here. But, I'm going to leave it. It's going to add character. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I probably should have done this on the inside. I probably should have. So I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to pull this up and transfer lines. So if I'm going from here and come around to here, and then this one is here, which comes about to here. All right, now, and when I put this up, is that, yeah, so now I won't need that, so I can cut it straight. Yeah, this is not, this one has gone so wonky, it's not even funny anymore. If something could go wrong, it has gone wrong with this one. Now, what I want to do is, I'm going to come in from here, this way, because I want to leave an edge, because I do not want it to go all the way to the edge of the book. You know what? I'm going to hang on to those two, just because I can. We'll put those in a tag or something. Close this thing up. Yeah, see all the mess I made. And yes, we have a little there, but you know what? It ain't there no more. Because the first mistake was I went and I I did the holes in here with the my crocodile. And I had to do the center ones with the big bite. And then I put my grommets to show, or my eyelets to show this way, because we're going to cover that over that. But when I went to put these in, I took my clamp off, so these went sort of wonky. So, there we go. We have our pages. We have our everything so far that we're going to need. All except for the outside cover. Now, I could mat it in paper. You know, I could do a lot of things to that outside cover, but we're going to try something. Where is, I know I've got, there it is. I don't want to throw my pencil away. All right, here is this part. Where's the other end? Oh, please don't tell me I've thrown it away. I will dig through my trash can for that. Oh no, there it is. Phew! I thought it was going to go trash can diving. Believe me, all that's in my trash can right now is these papers, is this mess here. So it wouldn't have been too hard. Okay. And half of it went on the floor, which is okay. That's what brooms are for. All right. Where is, excuse me just a moment. I got to turn that around. Okay. For Amora's birthday, which was surprisingly April 1st, she got a fan, a floor fan, for her birthday from Nikki. Why? Because she's an Alaskan Malamute. Her fur is so thick. She doesn't have fleas because they can't get into her skin. So she needed something to cool off, because at her age, she's to the point now, she doesn't want to be messed with. She doesn't want to be brushed. She just wants everybody just to leave her alone. So that's what we try to do. Now, I found this material. And this actually came off of a pillow sham. Look how beautiful that is. And guess what? We are going to use this on our cover. Yes, we are. And for our to cover our spine, we're going to use this material. This is a heavy upholstery fabric, and this is a quilted, it's just a press quilted. It's not real thick, but you can tell it does have some weight to it. But this is what we're going to use on the outside cover. Why? Why not? We need to learn how to use a lot of different things, right? Right. So, what I want to do now is I want to measure where it's going to cover my cover at. So I can come all the way down and lay this down here. And it's not going to cover exactly. There will be a little overage, just a tad around the edges, but that is okay. All right. I know. Here it is. So I'm going to come to here. I do want the bottom, though, to be probably as exact as I can get it. So I know I want that wide. So I'm going to come here and fold this over so that my edges are the same. Now this is exactly 7 inches. 5, 7. That goes from there to there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 6. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we're gonna go 7. Because our book is 7, right? Right. Only this says we've got to go a little bit more. What I'm doing is I'm setting it up along this side here. And then I'm going to come along here with my ruler, lay it right along that line on my desk, and just run my pencil down there. Now, I can trim this up across the bottom as I need, if I can get it started. I don't want to use those. I know those aren't going to work. Let's try these. This may just be too thick for me to cut with those. Let's try one. Trying to find something I know will do a good... Now see, these are not... Wait a minute. I know. Haha. I got pinking shears. So, if I'm going to do those, I'm going to turn this over and go from here, which takes me from here to here, all the way down to here, back to that line, and draw another one coming down this way. We'll do it just like that. Now, if I did it right, it will meet. Yes, close enough. These I know should cut it. Oh, that is so much better. And you may think, well, they're just scissors. And, some people say, oh no, you've got to use fabric scissors. I bought these pinking shears to cut paper. And right now they're doing a very good job on this material. A very good job. There. Now we have that. So, this side is going here. Like I said, I'll worry about the bottom later. I just want to make sure I get the top done. And I don't want to carry over so much here. So, what I'm going to do is, you turn this over. I see where I want this to go. And I'm going to draw me another line. Where's my pencil? All right, so this one is coming to here. Now, on this side, I want this corner. Because see, they're pretty much, the corners here are pretty much finished. And then once I get it on, I can adjust, you know, everything. So what we're doing is we're getting approximate measurements right at this point. Now, come down here and cut this one. Just like that. All right, there's one. Here goes two. There. Now, I could use Fabri-Tac to put these on with, but I'm not going to do that because I would need quite a bit for this to get stuck too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in here with my tape, and I'm going to cover just these front and back pieces. I know what you're thinking, Shelby, that's a lot, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. Now when I put this down, I'm not putting it directly on the edge. I'm actually having it come over just a touch, almost to where it let me go straight down because I want it on, I need it on that back. Now where did I put, I need this. All right, turn it around. For some things I need my left hand, for other things I need my right hand. The joys of being ambidextrous. There. And that is that part of it. Now, I'm not worried too much about this. We will get to that because this is where our spine is going to go. So then on this one, let's do this side while we're at it. Go ahead and get everything taped up. Go from here down. That's going to have to be good enough. I know it does not look like my pages are straight, but it's okay. I actually went way over on that one. Where did I cut to? Boy, that just really messed that one up. Oh. You know, I think this is one of those days where if anything's going to go wrong, it will. You know, I messed up with putting the pages in. Then it wouldn't upload. And now I'm going to leave that hanging off there. Do it just like that. I'm going to leave that there. So this is our front. And the reason why I know it's our front is because I wanted that part as the front. And yes, some of our pages aren't even. I don't care. It will be fine. It will be just fine. So now, I'm going to pull this part off. And I'm going to go ahead and pull it all the way off. And then come back here and stick it right along this edge. Because I don't want to use that part yet. I need that for my spine. I have yet to have very good time when, you know, thick materials like this have stuck like they're supposed to. When I've tried to use the Fabri-Tac. Okay, just like that. And we'll smooth that down. And that comes right to that edge. right where we need it. You may have to trim a bit here, but that's okay. Trim just like that. And now I'm going to do the same across the bottom. Come right along the edge and trim. How easy was that? And there's our front. Now we're going to do the same thing for our back. Only what I'm going to do here is I'm going to fold this down like this and then trim it right along that crease. Hoping to trim it along the crease. But there's no telling. There is no telling the way the day is going. And I'm sure I'm the only one that this ever happens to. Because everybody else, all their stuff comes together just so easy peasy. Right? Yes. Okay, now I can take this part and peel this off. So see, there's where our sewn lines are, and these are the back of our eyelets, so they're getting covered. Now, this is the back, and the back needs to go right from here down here, and then up to there. Ta-da! Now there's a little bit more over here than what there was on the other, but it's okay. There, we don't have to trim that. Huh. We're just going to come in here. I don't want those. I want the other ones I had. Those do better along pages. Yeah. There we go. Once I get it started along the edge. There. Now we have our spine. This is where we will use our Fabri-Tac glue. So, what I need is, I need a cut edge. Going, I don't mind having that up top. I want to come down this way. Because I want some overlay here. And then here, this may end up being wonky, but I'm going to go for it. I know I can't cut a straight line, but this is only paper, people, so it is not going to matter. Now, there. We'll need my glue. So I know I've got a couple of strings there that have come loose. Oh boy, that is definitely not straight. Aha! Look how far off I am. No wonder it didn't want to pull. So I'm going to straighten this up. Straighten that part up, and then I'm going to take this and move it over to about there so that I can see where, see, that's where I folded it at, and it just needed a little something something there. Okay, good enough. Now, see, this is our top here. So this is going to lay like this. I want that up there, and then I'll come down here and trim across here. So what I'm going to do before I put this down is I'm going to come all in here with my Fabri-Tac. And this is a lot of Fabri-Tac, but it's going to need it because this is heavy duty upholstery material. This is not like cotton or, the thin like summer cotton dresses that are made out of. And it's not t-shirt material. This is upholstery material. Now, I need this off. And this, eyeballing it where the center should be. Get that across the top and then press it down. Ta-da! Just like that. Now I can come across here with, what do I do with my pinking shears? It's a good thing my head is attached, else I would have definitely lost it by now. There. That's the bottom. Yes, I know I need to straighten it up, but this is the top, there's the bottom, there's our cover. There's our inside. I'm not going to decorate any more else on the cover until we finish whatever we're going to do on the inside. Because if you were with me with our last one, when we did the interactive journal, and you see how the cover turned out, if we'd had all that built up, it would have been so hard working on the inside. So I may have to come in here and trim a few of these, but I really can't do anything else until this glue dries. And not only does it need to dry, it needs to cure, and that is an overnight job. So we are going to stop here for now, and hopefully the rest of this is going to go a lot smoother. This has been a Murphy's book. If anything could have gone wrong, it has gone wrong with this. Believe me. I would say I would show you, but for some reason that video, that was all there, but it just would not upload. So we're out of all that preview stuff. So anyway, this is where we're going to stop for today. If you've enjoyed all my mistakes and everything else that's going wrong, give me a thumbs up. If you want to stick around to see how much, I don't want to do that, how much more can go wrong, please do. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, please consider subscribing. If you are, thank you very much and welcome back. Usually we have videos, I've been having videos Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. Because Tuesday and Thursday were our journaling days, Saturday was a whatever. But since both of those journals are done, it's just going to be a Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday, whatever kind of days. I do want to make this into a play journal where we can try out different things. If you've got ideas of what you want to see us work on, leave them in the comments below. I will read my comments. I will do a better job of reading my comments, which I'm sorry, Allie, again, but I'm trying to get better. And I think I have the link part figured out. I will try my best to link up my Etsy store. Things will be going in there soon, new things. So, keep checking back. And until next time, bye guys.